Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome. This is the Pacific Northwest and we are filling up with some Total Mix rations because our cows require it, and I guess I'm far enough over the pipe. Good enough. We do have our New Holland CR 1090 harvesting some sunflowers this morning. Like I said, I've already gave the cows, I almost said some milk, that's an old joke. I already gave them some water. They took the whole tanker, 62,000 liters of water, and it did not fill it up. But they are so close to being full, they're good for a while. But Total Mix rations they need, and I could not stop. Sorry, fella. Well, lady, whoever. But yeah, I know. It's outrageous what I just did. But they need Total Mix rations. They need straw to do the cows. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that as soon as we can this morning before I get involved in other things and forget about it. I did check on some contracts to see if Field 33 could use some, they got weeds in it, so I was thinking maybe there might be a contract on it. There is not, so there's that. So no contract work yet today. Still potatoes in Field 35, and no way in heck am I doing that. But that does bring up another point. Oh yeah, I also got the Voltra up weeding Field 3? Is that Field 3 up here? Yeah, Field 3. He's getting along, weeding that out for the weeds at stage 2, and then the fertilizer spreader is right there. Yeah, I put the weeder on the front of the tractor, and the fertilizer spreader was still in the back, so I made one trip. So that's working out, and as you can see, oh, we need lime here, huh? Yeah, so we're harvesting sunflowers, and sunflower price, not good at all. So I did a little test in between episodes like I said I would, and hopefully I left it in the description below in that episode because I did get a chance to test it out. But in case you didn't get a chance to read the description, so the cheese and the sugar, it is, for the cheese, 1 liter of milk gives you 1 liter of cheese. So to put that placeable down, and I don't see where we're going to be making, well, $9.18 for that cheese. That price is going up. But I mean, we can sell milk for, I think we've seen this up around $800 or so. So yeah, you get a little bit more for the cheese, but is it worth it? I think that building costs $150,000. As for the sugar, 1 liter of sugar beet equals 1 liter of sugar. So you can see the prices here. This $848 is going down, so I assume they're going to be up around $900 to $1,000. And if you look at sugar beets, they sell for $102.94. That is worth doing right there just for sugar beets alone. The town better have a sweet tooth in the future because we could be doing that. While I was in here, I probably should just double check the status of the cows, see how we're doing. So yeah, they need some straw. Like I said, the water is almost maxed out. They could use some straw and of course some more Total Mix rations. Quite a bit actually, about 3 or 4 trips, probably more. And yes, it is really tight getting out of that cow area. I do like this cow barn. The only problem is it's one of those where you don't have to clean it. So and I never had a chance yet. I've been rather busy with all the videos I'm putting out and real life stuff. I was hoping to get into that XML file and dig into it and see where it was, but I'm at the point now it doesn't bother me that much, and I'm afraid if I screw up the XML file, yeah, I could have some more problems. So we're just going to leave it as it is. Alright, so I think we're caught up to date on everything that we need to be since I recorded last episode. It's only been a day, but a lot can go on in a day. So I have to check here. So I think we're running low on hay in, well, our mixer. I do have plenty of straw. We got plenty of silage. But I have no hay here. I might have some in storage. Actually, I have 305,000 liters, so I'm not really out of hay, am I? But this is going to require quite a bit amount of hay, and of course the horses and the sheep require hay. I'm just trying to think where. I think it might all be in the silo over here. So we do need to sell the pigs today at some point. I don't know if I'll do it in this episode or not, but if I go another full day, that hog barn will get full, and I'll be losing my profit on it, if I'm actually even making a profit on it. Yes, this cow barn is nice, but this is a really snug fit to get in here. If you don't get it in just right, it doesn't want to go. Once you're in the door, you're fine. Yeah, so I think we'll be putting the sunflowers in the silo for now, because I don't know if I want to feed the pigs or do I just want to wait and try to get the price. I really would like to, like I said, the sugar plant is something I would like to get into, only because that's going to make us a lot of cash, I do believe. But how much is that placeable? Is that the one that's 250? Oh, 180. It hurts a little bit, but you know what? We're going to get tons of sugar beet, and that's one heck of a markup from getting like $100 to $150 up to, say, $850, $900. That's one heck of an increase for 1 liter of sugar beet difference. So, yeah, and I still want to, and I think my next purchase is going to be that one plot of land in the Northern Plateau where the tree farm is. I do want to get involved into doing that. And I think that land is like $200 and some odd $1,000. And also, that loan that, I mentioned every flipping episode that we have, I would like to get that below 40 million. So, as for the sunflowers, like I said, I'm going to put in stock. Not sure if I need it for the pigs or to sell it. I really just want to sell it. That's what I want to do. But we do have 90,000 liters of bread still sitting around that we haven't sold yet. And we have planted a lot of barley while that's filling up. We planted barley. Do we plant barley in all the fields except for this one over here? I think we did. We did. Tons of barley. And, of course, we got the corn going. Yeah, so all that barley is going to come right on down here, right on down to our bread maker. Wait, how are these fields doing? Yeah, these fields would be ready for another day. This is all cotton. So, yeah, the next day or so, we should have plenty of cotton. Then we'll be bringing the barley on down at some point as well. Make some bread. Make a lot of bread there. And hopefully the price is great. And with the cotton and the bread, and, of course, we're selling some pigs. And the placeables that we have down making us money, I think we're going to get a good amount of money in the next 24 hours to be able to put down maybe the sugar plant and maybe also start to pay off some of the loan. Like I said, the sugar plant, I just want to do some root crop harvesting now and then just to mix it up on here. But today is kind of, I want to make sure I keep up with the cows. As for the dairy, the cheese factory, I don't really see the money in it unless the prices start changing drastically here. It's not that much of a markup. I mean, we're almost doubling our money on the wheat and barley. And on the sugar beet, it's almost like 7 times as much, right? Is that correct? $100 for like 800. That's actually 8 times, but I'm trying to round it down just a little bit. That is one heck of an increase. Let me just double check the status of the cows here, because I've been going back and forth. I don't know how many deliveries that was. I've been kind of rambling on here, like I always do. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. I think they're fine. So I probably should have turned and went to the silo and got some straw. Turn around. I haven't gotten a message about our combine being full yet, so he's done almost that entire field. I think he's actually just about done, which means, yeah, he doesn't even have, I don't think I even saw the message he was 80% full, so yeah, he's not going to have that much in there. And man, I cannot, I'm just trying to get it so snug against the doors. I'm clipping everything today. I do every day really, but alright, see if I can find the straw, which is not going to be too far. And when I find it, I also want to take a look at hay. So I have 113,000 liters here, so the rest is over at the hog barn for the horses. And oh crap, did I ever give the horses some hay? I did, didn't I? Like I did, right? Yeah, okay. How are the sheep actually for hay? And that means that little tone in my voice means they could use some straw. Let's go ahead and fill this up. 90,000 liters, please. That's going to take a moment or two. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and put some straw in, and then we're going to hop into the combine ourselves, and we're going to harvest that field right there. Zip right through it as fast as we can. Not because I need to sell it, but I just want to get the job done. I thought I was going to have the Fendt tractor right behind us, reseeding. I got to think about what to reseed, but yeah, I was hoping just to get the fields just turned over that quick. So now I got some time to think about it. Let's plant sugar beet. No, not over here. I got the root crop harvester on the other side, so I'm not doing it over here. The straw is going to be way down at the other end. Should be right here. And hopefully we can kind of see some straw start to appear. It may take actually a couple trailers. Nope, that's all I need. So we'll go put this back in. I gotta wait for that. Come on, go, because I can't get out without that tailgate being up like that. I've tried. And I do have an order coming in from the garden center. We got some trees coming, so I'm gonna put down some trees today for the cows. Kind of spice it up around here just a little bit. I think I said like in episode like 6 or something when we got the cows, like, yeah, we'll put some trees down around here, and now we're up to 56 or whatever episodes now, and haven't done it yet. I'm just so busy trying to get the fields done and turned over. You know, I'm so focused on the loan, you know, because the goal is to pay off the loan. And when I have a goal in the game, I just kind of get like one track mind, one sense, and I'm trying to tell myself now, it's like, you know what, we just need to do different things, not always, I want to say farm and work in the fields, but we need to mix it up now and then. All right, so combine, let's unload you. I can turn the truck off. So 40 some odd thousand liters. All right. It's kind of nice to see with all the placeables we have down, the money actually going up every hour, even though we got workers going. And fill her up, please. Yeah, I'm hoping the price of sunflowers, boy, I always hit the shop when I want to go in the market. I hit the market when I want to go to the shop. Yeah, I think we saw this around $800 for sunflowers the other day, and now it's, yeah, we'll just wait for these prices to go back up. Corn could be a thing that I need to do. I have plenty of potatoes. Too bad we don't have a potato place we put down and make French fries. That'd be interesting. We got plenty of oats for the horses. Plenty of wheat for the chickens and maybe the pigs once in a while. Just checking out the egg prices. The wool prices aren't bad. Silage prices matter because I don't have anything for that. Yeah, so the sugar place is something I really want to get into. The dairy, you know, unless this price at Timberline Flour Mill gets way up there, I don't see me doing it. Plus, it's always a cash flow problem. But the sugar, you know, the sugar farm or a sugar plant, yeah, I mean that just looks very profitable to me. All right, let's turn on this harvester and munch on through the sunflower field. Now, I think when one field requires lime, they all do, or it could be that one there and this one here. There's one of these fields that's not in the sequence. One does not belong. I don't remember which one though, but we will soon find out here this morning because all these fields should be harvested by the noon hour. I think the noon hour. We got like 3 more hours to go. Something like that. I do love this combine quite a bit. I've used this combine in every FS series that's been out since I've been playing. Don't know why. I just prefer it. Of course, when you start a new series, I don't usually buy it right off. But anyways, I need to get to harvesting this field. We're going to be making some clockwise. Did I say clockwise? I got kind of muffled up that word, I think. Doesn't matter. We're going clockwise anyways. And we're going to go really, really fast. And with the radio on, some tunes. Hopefully I can find a good tune in my library just to pop in here. But yeah, I think we should be able to get this whole field in the combine. I would think so, since it did the other field. But yeah, I'll see ya when we meet in the middle. It certainly does appear that I'm going to be able to fit this whole field into the combine, which is good and bad in a way. Good that I don't have to stop and unload, but bad that the yield isn't more. More is better. So 10:30 in the morning, want to get this guy right onto the other field with a hired worker as soon as I empty him out. I'm not going to be able to empty him all the way, but I'll empty him into the truck, or actually the trailer. I don't think I want to put all that in the truck. That'd be hard to drive that way. He's going to have some left in the combine. I'll set him off working, then we'll go empty him out after I put this into the silo. Then we're going to hop up to the northern plateau, grab our Vulture tractor. I'm sure he didn't get to weed the entire field, that little corner that I mentioned in yesterday's episode. That sometimes is an issue. So we'll head on over up there, take care of those weeds before they hit stage 2. Drop off the weeder, put on the fertilizer spreader, and I think we'll go ahead and fertilize that field. Can I sneak in here between the header and the trailer? Not really, so let's go ahead and try to do it and push the header just a little bit. Oh yeah, so I was wondering, does that field, which way I gotta go? Oh, wrong way, doesn't matter. Yep, so that field needs lime as well. I think the John Deere is back over here, is it not? It's still over here. No, that's the quad with a cultivator. No, he's over here when I repaired him. I knew that. Actually, I got pretty much all the sunflower out of there. Let's go ahead and get him started on the third and final sunflower field. I'm not going to be too worried about emptying him out because, yeah, he can take another 52,000 liters before he's topped off. I'm going to check because I would like to weed field 33 and possibly fertilize it. Fertilizing those fields pay off greatly for us, so I'll take those anytime I can. Let's go in here and just check. And hopefully field 35 is not in here for harvesting. Still is. I hope they turn that field over, but I don't see nothing for field 33, which is a shame. He's off and going. Let's go ahead and jump back into our truck. We'll loop around, put this into the silo, and do our last job of the morning, which is fertilize field number 3, which is half grown and half not grown. So I hope it, if it hasn't grown yet, then I may not fertilize it at all, because I have to wait until the whole field hits stage 1 of growth, or is that considered stage 1 or stage 2? Whatever it is. But if it hasn't hit a growth stage and I have the field, I'm not going to be able to fertilize it. So I'll just wait until the whole field is done. And then hopefully in this afternoon, of course, we're going to sell some pigs. That's where we're going to get more than enough money to pay off the loan at midnight. And any extra cash, I think the first thing we're going to do is we'll buy the property up at the tree farm. I think that's my first step. No sense to go ahead and buying the sugar plant yet, since I don't even have any sugar beet planted or even ready to be planted. So the nearest I would be ready for sugar beet would be like another 3 or 4 in-game days. So that can all wait. And of course, if we do sugar beet, it's going to be over here. And I do believe we're just going to visit here. Yeah, I'm inside the building. The sugar plant is rather big. So it might take up this area right over here, right across from the bakery. It is rather big, so we got our solar panels right over there. And of course our greenhouses should be good for at least 3 or 4 days. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but remember I was having trouble putting water in this greenhouse. It's because, yeah, there was a hump there was a hump right here in the land. So I lowered it a little bit and yeah, fill the water, no problem. Okay, so yep, that needs lime as well. Let's jump into the Vultra. Oh, that's good. So yes, the whole field has hit stage 1 and stage 2. As you can see the difference. I need to look at the map now. Where did we kind of miss some weeds? I mean, it's not that bad weed-wise, but we're here. Lower down, please. Look at the edge. And I know I said, this came to me, that we were going to fertilize it. We did fertilizing yesterday, so I think I'm going to set this guy off into work and put him in the corner. And we're going to head back on down to the cow barn. And yeah, I'm going to put down some trees for those ladies out in the field. So if they want to get some shade, they can. All right, so how does that map look now? As long as it looks pretty decent, which it does. All right, we'll lift. Actually, no, I want to leave that down. I said down. Down. There we go. I actually spent a little time before loading into the game going through some of my mods, and I think I took out like 16 to 20 some odd mods that I'm not using anymore. Like one mod, horse helper, is something you don't need as long as you got global company and place anywhere, and some other equipment. Well, the rabbit. You'll remember the rabbit set we had in Mercury Farms. I got rid of that mod. That mod was just a little OP, and that was on hard economy. We were making tons of cash on that. But once we get this guy off on a worker and this field gets fertilized, all the fields in the upper plateau are set to go. So there is the beautiful tree farm. I mean, they're not working there. But I think that land is just shy of 300,000, so I'm going to say probably 225. I do believe I'm over far enough here. We'll let it go just for a second. Yeah, we're fine. Land, how much is that? Oh, it's only 220. That's even better. Yeah, so we're gonna do some tree work up here. I do got trees around the house, and I said I get to that, and I haven't got to that yet either. But now we're just going to hop on down to... No. Let's get off the map here. There we go. Let's go ahead and visit our cows. Ladies, you guys, you gals need some shade out here, I do believe. Decoration? Aha. Oh yeah, and the fence is up by... Yeah, we haven't got to the fences up by the chickens either. Yeah, a lot of things I kind of need to do. I'm trying to think Pacific Northwest. I think you guys would have... I know we got birch trees in the northeast. I'm going to guess you have more of maples. No, actually, no. Maybe oak trees? I think more oak trees. Something I probably should have looked up here. But I didn't. Let's just plop down a tree like right here. Another one like right here. And why not one right there? Poplar. No, we don't want poplar. Dead birch tree. I think I will put down some birch trees just because they're different sizes and it doesn't really matter too much, does it? There, now they got some shade. And of course you always got to have a dead one around, right? Because this will give the cows something to rub up against and cure their itches if they have any. Birch tree medium. Let's just put a... Come on. Let's put a couple small ones down here. I'm trying to turn the mouser like I do in Planet Zoo. That doesn't work. Just throw them on down there. Alright, and I think... Oh, no, not the chainsaw. Let's stop that. Alright, let's do this as well. Landscaping. Let's go into landscaping. Dagnabbit, I keep trying to turn the camera a certain way and you can't do it. You gotta turn it this way. There we go. And I hit the button. I don't know what I hit. Looks like I'm putting down grass. Or I smooth it. I did one of the two. So that's not what I wanted to do. No, wrong. Oh wow, just wrong button. I just keep hitting the same button over and over and again. We'll maybe not edit that out because it could be kind of hilarious. I don't know. Let's come on down here and let's see, what's my brush size and strength? Alright, let's just go... Ooh, that might be a little bit too big. Actually, you know what? Let's do that and then go smaller. And then go a little bit smaller again. Alright. I think you know where I'm going with this. I think. If I can stay in the right pages. Decorations. Come on down to my water plane. I think that's going to be big enough. I don't like how it's kind of square on the other side, but I think I can... Alright. But that's kind of interesting. The cow's going to eat grass there. Maybe he'll know later on that, or she'll know later on that's not grass. Let's go here. Landscape. And... X to change landscaping mode. Yep. Alright. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. Ground type. I gotta make this smaller as well. I think the cows will probably still walk through it, maybe. Because that cow almost twisted her leg on that corner. I mean, I got a swimming pool. Why can't the cows have one? Not not sand, not that. What is that? Yeah, I kind of want to do that a little bit. That is grass. I have to put some more grass back in. Yeah, so the cows are just going to walk right through that. That's okay. We're not here that much to see that happen, right? So this grass will grow back. I'll put some grass actually on this side here. Now I don't really want to put a fence around it. Well, maybe the cows would like to go dip in the water once in a while. Gets the ticks off them or something. Oops, nope, stop it. It's not that bad. It is a little like, it's kind of squarey though. Yeah, the cows are like, oh, let me cool off in this water. That's what they're doing. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now, I'll tell you what. One quick little thing. We'll try this out here and see how bad this... Oh, wow. I left that in horrible shape. Horrible shape. Did I want to leave it flat for a reason? To drive around in, maybe? That could be a good thing. Let's go ahead here, landscape. We got... Oh, yeah, and you brought me back here. There is a way... spacebar. I knew there was a way to go back to where you were. Spacebar. Alright, so X. Let's bring the HUD back up because I'll be hitting all the wrong buttons. I do hit the wrong buttons even with the HUD up. Smooth should be this. I don't want to see all those sharp edges there. That's just kind of terrible looking. I mean, I don't mind having a cliff here, but I don't want it to be kind of like boxy, if that makes sense. All right. Go to X, and let's go ahead and... no, it's not that one. Is it that one? Aha. It is that one. Let's make that just a little bit bigger, because it's going to have to cover quite a bit of an area here. Oh! You were at the right place. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Like always. And that rock outline can come out just a little bit further. So it's kind of like, you know, I wanted to make a flatter area here. Then when I dug, I hit this bedrock area. So I couldn't do it. Alright. Gotta be careful I don't delete my chicken area. That'd be... kind of bad. And is that concrete? Yeah, it's a little bit different kind of rock. I don't like that at all. I don't like the sand either. Nope, not that. That's just pure soil. That's like concrete, I believe. I think this is what kind of like I'm looking for here. Delete all that kind of stuff. I think that's okay there. Alright, enough of that for now. Let's go back in here, go back to decorations. And let's see how bad I can make this look. Let's see what a large fence post looks like. Large fence post or just a large... I think these would look great if it was on flat land. The problem is it's not flat here, so the fence is going to look kind of... I mean, on flat ground, that's going to look great. On a slope, man. If I go with shorter pieces, like this one here, it's still going to do the same thing, and then we'll have to raise the fence up, so it's going to... I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Don't like that at all. No. So what we can do is, oh man, this could cause a problem when I'm doing some farm work around here. We'll go with an oak tree. Oak will not really, you know, I got to make it look like it's going to grow on the bedrock. That's not going to work. I do believe I've seen it, but I don't have it, is where I can put like brush down. I don't have like brush. A sandcastle. I can put some sandcastles around. Details. Just kind of put like these up in between. My grain tank is full. Great demand at the bakery. Well, it's only 8:07. Yeah. It's a nice demand. Oh wait, that's not... I'm thinking bakery. Not our bakery. That's the bakery on the map. What are you demanding though? Milk at 8:24. I knew that was going to catch me when I put down our bakery. I'm like, I started thinking, I was looking, I'm like, wait a minute, I can't sell at the bakery. That's the other bakery. That's the other bakery. Well, that does look a little bit better than it did like a few minutes ago. Looks more realistic than having edges around and whatnot. And if we head on down back to the moo cows, head outside, at least they got some shade out here. And this one is acting like a hippo, kind of. Bathing herself. Gets the ticks off you, you know. That's what it does. That's what we're going to end up wrapping up here. While I'm talking to you and wrapping this up, I'm going to grab... It's like, where's my truck? We'll grab our truck and go ahead and empty out our combine. Oh, good. The pipe is on the correct side, too. Yeah, so I'll finish this up. We're already into the afternoon hours. I need to go have lunch. So in the afternoon... none of our fields, well, none of our fields are ready for harvest. What we got to do is spread some lime down in these 3 fields here. I didn't check to see, but I don't think they're going to need to be plowed or anything else. No. So, yeah, spread some lime down with the John Deere and put the fence in behind us, and we're going to plant... Well, we'll just have to wait to find out. I don't know yet. And, yeah, at some point you need to come back over here and spread some slurry down on the grass field. But I can do that just before I harvest it. So yeah, I need to save up only $220,000 to buy this land up here, which is not that bad at all. That's rather cheap. And of course, the sugar station, I think, or sugar factory, I think we'll be getting that in the future as well. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. Might as well go put this in the silo because... I want to fill up with that much more.